Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Vanessa's Van Life Journey. I'm Vanessa, and I'm building out a van, and her name is Sunshiny Days. So the floor, I think, is dry enough for me to walk on today. So today I'm going to be lightly sanding this, putting my design down, and then putting a clear coat of epoxy over that. Let me open my back door and let a little sunlight in. I need to go get my tripod at the house. So let me take off my shoes and see how the floor looks. All the way to the back, we got a couple of little air bubbles, but not that much. It actually looks good. Ooh, I can see myself on the floor. It's a mirror. I see a reflection. So it's not perfect. Like right here, I see a little imperfection. But we're going to put a clear coat over this, so it should smooth out any other spots. And this floor is going to be very durable because we got several layers of the epoxy on it. And that just looks good, y'all. That looks good. So I'm about to go get my my tripod. See, I do see a few bubbles, a few imperfections, but you know what? It's just a floor, and it's gonna be okay. It looks good. So let's go get the tripod. It's like probably 9:30 something like that. I haven't had breakfast this morning, so I know eventually I'm gonna stop and get me something to eat. Because even right now, my stomach is scratching my back, and all the stuff that was right here, the tent and everything, I picked everything up last night and put some stuff in the shed, my storage. And this is the design that I need to put and lay out on the floor. I need to also get the key for the garage. But yeah, all the junk that was right there, I picked up and put it in the storage. Got some trash to throw away. And we're gonna be through in the backyard after a while. After I do my floor, I just got a lot of touch-up work to do and build a cabinet. The upper cabinet on the other side, I haven't decided if I'm gonna be building 2 cabinets, replacing the other one that I have on the other side. But I have to buy another piece of wood, and I think with the other piece of wood, I could make 2 cabinets. So I might go ahead and make 2 cabinets because I'm gonna have enough wood left over to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So what else was I gonna get in here? I need the tripod. Oh, and the key. And the key to open up the trailer. Come in, come in. Okay, you guys, I am getting ready to sand this down, and then I'm gonna wipe it down, and then I'm gonna figure out where I'm gonna put my design, and then I'll put my my clear coat of epoxy on here, and that's gonna pretty much also give an extra layer of protection to the floor. But I'll be able to put my design on top of this and then epoxy it. So that's what I'm getting ready to get started. Now I'm trying to decide which sandpaper I'm gonna use. If I'm gonna use a 220 grit on here or what. I don't know which one is the 220 anyway. This looks like a 180. I don't know why it feels like the 220 is rougher. I'm gonna start back here. So you guys, this is my layer of the epoxy that has the color in it. Now I'm gonna add another clear coat of epoxy on top of this with my design. And so I want to sand this so that the epoxy can adhere, the next layer of epoxy can adhere to this color. So now that I've sanded everything, I'm going to wipe it down with some isopropyl alcohol. And then once I wipe that down, you guys, I'm going to go over it again with some water and a towel, removing all of the dust and the debris from my floor that I possibly can. So this is a process. If you want me to make a video from start to finish, because I had put several layers of epoxy on my floor, and even some of them didn't turn out perfectly, and the van wasn't level right, and I had to do it over. But now here I am with the design, and I'm just laying out the design, you guys, to try to get a feel for it, to see how it's gonna look. Now my design did not come out 100% straight, but like I say all the time, it didn't turn out perfect, but it is perfectly fine with me. Once you do things, you realize better ways that you could have did it before to try to ensure that it comes out perfect. So the next time I do something like this, we should get a better result. But it is what it is, and it is what it's going to be. And I still like it. It still looks good. So y'all let me know what you think in the comment. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like button, and don't forget to leave a comment in the comment bar below and let me know what you think about this video and the design and how everything came out. Basically, this is how the floor is gonna look. I just need to make sure I have everything far back enough, and then I'll draw a line so I can keep everything straight on that line. So that's what I'm about to do right now. I just want and this that's looking dusty or whatever, that's not gonna look like that. The black will really start shining through once I put the clear coat of epoxy on top of this. So I'm gonna go and get an opinion, and then we could draw a line, draw a square, and then tape everything down on here, and then mix up my epoxy and roll it over. Hopefully I have enough epoxy where I won't have to buy another one to put another layer over the top. But if I have to, I will. So y'all tell me how this looks. Just the preliminary. It's not straight or nothing. But yeah, y'all tell me how that look. Okay, y'all, I'm about to get started with gluing this down. I'm gonna start here. This has some adhesive on the back of it. So I'm gonna wipe the area. I'm gonna wipe the area where I want it to go. I'm gonna put the first piece in play, which is pretty much gonna be right here. So I'm gonna take this back off, and hopefully we can get this right. Because we're not gonna be able to pull it up and move it around. We kind of got to get it right the first time. So let me see. Okay, y'all, it didn't come out exactly so we're gonna live with it. We really ain't got no choice, because once it sticks down, you can't pull it up. The one I tried to pull up, broke. Okay, y'all, I'm finished sticking everything down, pulling the protective plastic coat off the top. It's a little crooked and it's not all the way straight. It's not perfect, y'all, but it's perfectly fine with me because it's gonna be what it's gonna be. So that's what it is, and that's what it's gonna be. But yeah, it's not perfectly straight and it got a little gap on the end, but I filled it in. And now I'm about to mix up my epoxy and see if everything, mix up everything and put it on the floor. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm gonna go get a stirring stick. That's the only thing I'm mixing. So I got my little, you want to make sure this don't have no debris or nothing in it. We got our roller. We got our stirring stick, our empty bucket, epoxy, squeegee, a little towel to get any dirt and dust off the floor right before I wipe it. And I'm gonna go get a stirring stick and then we'll get started. This is gonna be the last coat, and oh, I need my heat gun. This is gonna be the last coat of epoxy I'm gonna put on the floor. So we need this epoxy to kind of come out perfect with no bubbles or none of that, because we're not gonna sand the top of this. So let me go get my stir bucket. It's cleaned out. Okay, you guys, so I am taking the epoxy part A, and then I'm gonna mix part B, which is the hardener, to part A, and then we want to mix that up really, really, really well to make sure that everything is combined. And I'm taking a stirring stick and I am scraping the sides and the bottom of it, and then I'm going to mix it again for 2 minutes. I want to make sure that my surface is clean, so I do have a towel here, and I'm closing the door to the van so nothing can fly in, because we did have some bugs and stuff flying in. So before I pour the epoxy, I'm going to wipe everything. And here you see I poured the epoxy in that area. And then I'm going to roll it out with the squeegee. Then I'm going to go over it with a roller. And then I'm going to blow dry the top of that. Not blow dry, take the heat gun to remove any bubbles. And I'm going to do the same thing to each area. Roll it out with the squeegee, then roll it with the roller, and then blow it out with the heat gun. So as you can see here, I'm rolling it with the roller, and that's going to pretty much make everything flat. And then we're going to take the heat gun to remove the air bubbles, and the heat gun as well is going to make everything disperse and be flat. So you want to make sure you do these 3 steps. Roll out with the squeegee, then roll with the roller, and then take the heat gun to that section before you move on to the other section, and you won't be able to get back to that section. So I'm rolling the front of the van out, and I'm turning my bucket over because we have pretty much come to the end of the epoxy. We're gonna use the squeegee, then we're gonna go over everything with the roller, and then we're just flattening everything, make sure that the epoxy is going into all the cracks and crevices. And then we're going to take our heat gun and remove any air bubbles. And in some areas, I do see some trash and debris, and a couple of bugs got in there. I'm just going to pick that out with my finger, wipe that on the rag or my pants, and then sometimes I take the roller and go back over it and roll it. And then I got an area over here to the side that is not coming out straight. Some areas I do see that I have pieces of trash and debris in there. So I'm going to pick that up with my thumb. And I'm taking some of the extra epoxy and filling in the side over here. And I'm going to roll it out. And then we're going to put the heat gun on that again to make sure everything is dispersed and all air bubbles are removed. And it's just a repeat of the process, you guys. Repeat the process until you feel comfortable that everything looks right. Now remember, I have my door open, so some bugs keep coming in. So I have to hurry up and try to finish this as soon as possible. Y'all see that little bug, that little net thing flying around? Yeah, those are gonna get into your epoxy. So if you can work in the area where there is no doors, no windows open, it would be perfect. But I had to work my way outside of the door, so the doors are open. Those bugs that you see flying around eventually did fall into the epoxy, so I have to take my finger, try to get them out. Let me show y'all how the floor is looking right now. It looks like I see a little empty spot on the other side. I'm gonna take my brush and then I'm gonna dry that, blow it, and then I'm about to be through with this. The more I mess with it and the longer I leave my door open, it's gonna get messier. The more I mess with it and the longer I leave my door open, it's looking good. A bug got in there. See? I got to close the door. Let's hope nothing got inside of the epoxy by me closing the door. I will be back later. I want to blow dry the front part over here. Make sure it don't have no bubbles in it. So I'm about to open this up, climb up here, and blow dry the back part, and then I'm gonna close this door altogether. Okay, y'all, I don't even know if I said hello and hi to let y'all know I was starting a vlog today. I think I did, but I'm about to go in the van. I finished my epoxy, and I'm about to go in the van and just look at it. Me and Miss Charlene, we're getting ready to go to the store, and I'm gonna go by the car wash and wash her car for her. So let's see. I just want to check the epoxy before I leave. And make sure I'm not gonna have any air bubbles. Came in the house and Miss Charlene done pulled out 3 pies out the oven. How many you got all together? She baked 6 pies, y'all. She dropped one. And we gonna make some kind of parfait, something with that pie right there. Make a little dessert. But yeah, this is the pies that she pulled out the oven. I got some food in the microwave. Y'all, I forgot that I didn't eat nothing today. It's going on 3 p.m. It's 2:53. And I didn't eat nothing today. Girl, my stomach is scratching my back. My stomach's scratching my back, y'all. I forgot I didn't eat today. And we're getting ready to go. We're going to go by the car wash. I'm a Miss Charlene's official car washer. To take it to the car wash, it's cheaper to take it to the car wash than to let somebody else wash it, and plus it get cleaner at the car wash. I'm about to eat some fish and some cabbage, and then we gonna get ready to go. Miss Charlene need to cover up her pies, and we need to go to Walmart. Because I was going to do a seafood ball for Christmas, but then I was like, no, I don't want to do no seafood ball. Because I got to cook it on my birthday. And I don't know if I feel like cooking on my birthday. So, I could eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and call it a day. So I was like, I don't know if I feel like making no seafood ball, but Miss Charlene was like, she really wants a seafood ball. So we gonna see what we can see, y'all. Thank you, Lord, for this food in Jesus' name, amen. Let me see if the fish probably not warm enough, y'all. No, it's not, because it was frozen. That fish still frozen. Let me put this on about 3 more minutes. The fish still frozen in the middle. Now, we just left the car wash. I should have showed y'all the car. We just left the car wash. I hit my thumb a little bit, but now we're at Walmart to see what we could find for the seafood boil. Miss Charlene is getting a basket. I always just go to the next one if it's stuck. Y'all see the floor? So you guys, this is the final look of the floor. I know you can't see it that good. The floor is completely dry. And I can walk on it now. A lot of the things in the van need to be dusted. I need to peel all the tape off of it. But as you can see here, I am walking on it. I'm getting a glare. I'm going to try to get a better look of it to show y'all in a future video. But let me know what y'all think about the floor. And if you want to see a video of the full process, leave a comment and let me know in the comments bar below. Thanks for watching.